Testimonials.
Yeah.
What were you on?
Huh?
What substance were you on?
80 milligrams of methadone.
So, yeah, and when were you treated?
3 days ago.
And
4 days ago, maybe something like that. Right?
Yeah, 4 days. You're still coming out of it.
Yeah.
How do you feel now?
Like a new man. You know, I'm a little weak, but
we are here
it was
with
worth it. No withdrawal. It was an enlightening experience, to say the least.
spiritually,
yeah, emotionally, and physically.
We got a whole group of people over here just treated, including a mother that came with her son. Her son had tremendous dramatic experiences that we're going to show him here, Matthew. And then we have here this guy, Andre from Sweden. All right, guys, let's just go and talk a little bit, your experiences, so for other people to see, especially your spiritual, your visions, because really Ibogaine is spiritual experience, and the side effects are that it takes away the withdrawal and craving for substances. So, Mama, what would you say first?
What I would say first is my expectations were questionable when I came here. I was hoping that Matthew would be successful. Had a little doubt. It sounded too good to be true. But after being here, like I said, when we came in, a sense of family and a sense of encouragement from the staff. And there's a certain peace that comes with this, and all of this was the byproduct, because when Matthew went in for his treatment, as I sat and watched the 4 men the 3 other men besides him that were here, and watched the change in them from the very first day I met them all. And then the process they went through from the treatment was amazing. And this morning my son woke up. He was treated on Wednesday, and today's Friday, and he's like a new person. It's like the kid I have not seen for 8 years. He was up by 6 in the morning. He had energy. He does have no withdrawals whatsoever. And his face has actually become very peaceful. He's not as tense and anxious as he was. I feel it's been a miracle drug. I'm amazed at its healing effect.
Matthew?
Yeah, it was like entering a realm of just higher spiritual enlightenment and like a knowledge download and transfer, along with the visions and asking questions and seeing future events where angels and other people and celestial beings are going to be here and exist in the same dimension, and how our soul needs to be in tune with our body, and if our body is on a substance, it throws the alignment off, and every person needs to find their right alignment. And these other celestial beings had another alignment they had to reach for them to be in this dimension with us, and how it's going to be different. It was amazing.
What were you on?
I was on 8 milligrams of Suboxone. I was on 16 before, and no cravings, no withdrawals. I mean, it was just like, and medical marijuana and Klonopin. Just that cocktail just threw me off. I mean, I got all the color back in my skin. I was used to be just pale white, like my energy wasn't really here. I was just anxious. I had all this trauma in my head, this loud noise, and it's just gone. I had to learn to forgive myself. I talked to one of the guys, Ari, here because after the Ibogaine treatment, I had, for me, because everyone is different, I had to experience another form of trauma while I was in the Ibogaine. It kind of just, because the other trauma was so severe, it just offset it, and I had to deal with it. And like I said, it was like a loud noise, like a phone ringing, and cars and like traffic, like a disaster, like a natural disaster. And it was like like the e-brake, that my emotional e-brake just going off, and that's it's gone. And even after the Ibogaine treatment, when I would sleep and I'd go back to the place and I would be healed. And there was these things, and you put, it was like kind of like when your hands are cut off and you put them on, you know, something just to fix it and grow it back. You know, it was like it was weird, just the visions and everything, and how I had to forgive myself, and just amazing.
Mr.
Andreas from Sweden. I was on 8 milligrams of Subutex and 30 milligrams of diazepam and a lot of alcohol every day. And my trip was not as I had expected it to be at all, but I was told later you should have no expectations. I was able to put out questions and I got an answer back, like what am I supposed to do now? What am I supposed to do? And I got an answer to that in an amazing way, and I got a new insight into my addiction and the things that have tortured me, my past traumas. Those people, I got the insight that I hadn't hurt them. They had continued with their lives. The ones I had hurt was from my family. They have been living with me for now 8 years, and when I've been an addict, and they've been through so much.
So otherwise, what you're saying is that you were bullied, and then you never punished the ones that bullied you, but you went on the addiction and punished basically your family without wanting, obviously.
You could say that.
Yeah. All right, guys. It's really beautiful to see all of you here and really see this experience one after another coming and going. Like I always say, this is God's medicine. It's not a human, it's not me, it's not the clinic.
I have one more thing to add. When I got here, I was suffering from swelling of the legs and starting neuropathy. And the day after the treatment, I have no swelling in the legs anymore. None. They haven't been this small in a year. And it went away in one day.
God bless.
One day.
Yeah.
I was killing myself.
As was I, just poison. Poison.
That's the one I can't get.
Suboxone's made so you
You
can't
saw
get
it.
off it.
I did
The
see
hook
it.
you
I
in,
was shocked.
you can't get
Look how
off, and
pretty
this is
those look.
just the miracle drug that
Huh?
everyone really needs to know about.
believe
It's just
it.
not-
They've
it's
never
just
been this
one of the things
small.
that's too good to be true, but really actually is.
Actually
you know,
feel
it's-
good, too.
It's probably the only thing.
Pressure.
The last word I have to say is just not, everybody has to go out there and be a mentor and help other people to get off substances, people with the depression, people with the drama in their life, which this really, and again I repeat it, the Ibogaine is has a spiritual purpose, and its side effects are the fact that the person gets off the addiction, withdrawal, and craving. Thank you all.